LeBron James just absolutely blasted NBA media as the main reason why nobody wants to take the mantle as the next face of the NBA.
Yeah, that responsibility, it's just weird. It's weird energy.
Predictably, the media got in their feelings right quick.
This is some straight BS.
And set the news cycle on fire, talking about guess who? LeBron James. And reigniting guess what? The NBA GOAT debate. And it's like, if you have half a brain, you know this is an absolute W for LeBron James regardless, because he continues to stay top of mind no matter who your choice is for NBA GOAT. LeBron James knows that in February in the NBA, a usually extremely dull time, that any and all publicity is good publicity. So if you're talking about him, he's already winning. But you know what else LeBron James excels at? Double and triple speak. And as usual, the clueless media fell for the lowest hanging fruit and actually only heard a third of the entire interview. The second and third parts of this are actually much more interesting and revealing. LeBron manipulated the media into thinking he had beef with them so that they could be distracted by the shiny object that is their ego. But while he sent them zagging right, thinking he cared about them, LeBron actually stayed put and successfully used NBA media again to further his own agenda. In short, he played them like a fiddle. What exactly did he do, and what is that agenda, you might ask? By the end of this video, you will know LeBron James's true motives and the real message behind his interview, because the media is too in their feelings to figure it out. Let's talk.
Face of a league when all the people that that cover our game and talk about our game on a day-to-day basis shit on everybody. Yeah, that responsibility, it's just weird. It's weird energy.
This first part is what the media heard, where LeBron seems to stick up for Anthony Davis and blast the media for having weird energy, prompting this response from Stephen A. and the rest.
Was BS, because I understand there's an enormous amount of pressure that gets elevated, fellas, when it comes to being the face of the league. I understand that, but I don't appreciate what he said. I really, really don't. An all-star weekend that LeBron James elected to show up for and not participate in. Don't get me started with his 22 years in the league and how he ruined the slam dunk contest because he's the star. He's the first superstar that played above the rim that decided not to participate in the slam dunk contest.
But truthfully, is LeBron wrong? You mean weird energy like this?
But it's just hard for me to see, UD, that a foreign-born player being the face of the NBA.
You know that saying, when you're honest with somebody and they get super mad when you give them feedback, that the real reason is you've actually hit a nerve and confirmed their worst fear about themselves? Say what you want about LeBron James, he's hit the nail on the head. While we can't blame the media 100%, it's blatantly obvious that they shape the narratives around the general population's thinking. When all you hear as a current NBA player how garbage the product is and how entitled the players are compared with the nostalgia of yesteryear, it is, and they are, but if you're not built from a certain ilk, you're not going to take that mantle because you don't need to, and it's undoubtedly a very tough role. And here's where the LeBron interview gets very interesting, but the media didn't even address it. Because LeBron sent them this decoy distraction noodle shiny object that they followed like the piper playing the fiddle.
But Ant said he don't want it. Obviously I didn't ask for it, but I knew there was a responsibility for me, not only to my family, my friends, my community, and whoever that was going to follow my journey throughout my career.
You gotta hand it to Bron. He's playing chess while the rest of us dweebs are playing checkers. He presents himself as the father figure to the players, stepping in to defend the younger players from the big bad media, even though the media is a big reason guys like Ant-Man get paid $50 million a year to just do his job and clock out. Tick. LeBron knew exactly how the media would react, and he's always been multiple steps ahead of them and manipulated them to his agenda. This statement is no different. LeBron James is like the Tony Soprano of the NBA. No matter who the NBA presents as the face, we know who the real boss is. Bron hears and sees all. He knows half of mainstream media is never gonna crown him GOAT, but he also knows the most important thing is to have your name front and center. So LeBron did the oldest trick in the Hollywood playbook. Let them speak negatively about you because they're still talking about you nonetheless. Genius. And now, while the media is properly distracted, LeBron is now free and clear to discuss his true agenda, which is to keep his name front and center in the precious GOAT debate. Listen closely. He says the media has weird energy. Who would want it? Why would anyone want it? Then he says,
obviously I didn't ask for it, but I knew there was a responsibility for me.
Amazing. So what he's saying is, despite how awful and tough and whatever it is, LeBron James, took the mantle anyway. This is absolute master manipulation at work. I'm actually getting goosebumps. What he's saying absolutely indirectly is, this is why he's the GOAT, because he's built different. Amazing storytelling. You guys make it so hard for these young guys, it's impossible. But not for me, LeBron James, because I saw the responsibility and honor that comes with it. LOL. But if it's such an honor, LeBron, why shouldn't the younger players want it? Man, incredible self-enhancement on an elite psychological level. Like, brilliant.
Not only in Ohio when I started there, but all over America and all over the world when I traveled all over the world. So I've always taken that seriously and understood from the beginning what being a professional was all about and being a role model was all about. So try to hold that with the utmost respect and honor. But I feel I understand.
Oh my God, just brilliant. Responsibility to Ohio and the world, and I always try to hold that because I'm the man and I'm different. This is just amazing. LeBron has blasted the media, protected Anthony Edwards, pumped himself up immeasurably, then blatantly took a shot at Anthony Edwards and almost any other current superstar by essentially saying they don't have the toughness to deal with the asshole media, which is absolutely true, by the way, but then ends it by saying, yeah, I feel Ant regardless. Yo, seriously special work from one LeBron James. During the deadest time of the year in the NBA and following an abysmal All-Star game in which he sat out in the span of 1.5 minutes, LeBron James had reignited the news cycle and repopulated it with one name, his own. And he used the hapless media to do so, all the while looking like the good guy and coming out better for it. Oh yeah, and he just strengthened his GOAT case for those who already believed it and now looks like a savior for the young players. Checkmate.